あ、あ、あ。はい。あ、こんにちは。はい。こんにちは。と、では、私、日本語も大丈夫ですけど、話すときは、英語が多分もっといいです。でも、質問の答えは、日本語で喋ってももう大丈夫です。はい。はい。わかりました。はい。今日、はい。はい。はじめまして。はい。私は今、早稲田大学で、なんか、ソーシャルビジネスを勉強しています。え私は、多分、8年ぐらいの前にベトナムから、ポピスでもう来て、なんか、で、一番好きなレストランだから、なんか興味がありましたけど、いい、去年はい、去年、新しいレストランを東京にもうオープンして、私が私が来ましたら、so maybe it might be better if I change to English. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, um, yeah. Yeah, and then like I read the booklet like about the report that you published, and then yeah, it was really interesting, like how you try to organize like the sustainable restaurant management. So for my ZEMI, my final like graduation paper, I'm trying to study those sustainable restaurants. So I want to study about their strategy, and yeah, I just want to like suggest like better solution for the like future restaurant owners, like how you can balance the sustainability and also the restaurant business. 質問 It's okay. Oh, uh, yeah, I prefer to do the whole questions that I shared with you before. But if you think like it's too time consuming, then like you can just pick some questions, and you don't really have to like answer all of this question like if you don't want to. Hmm. Oh, hmm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. So, what was the like main motivation that you changed from that cyber management, like cyber investment department to like opening the restaurant? Is it because ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Ah, mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Then maybe um oh yeah, that kind of connected to our second question about the motivation. Um, so mm, I think yeah, I read your story about pizza party. And it was actually really touching and impressive for me. Uh, but it was also surprising um like I think it's kind of like hard to decide to start the business even if you really like the hobby because in my opinion like hobby and work can be different because like hobby is not stressful while starting business is kind of a different thing like it's basically just put your whole life into that. So do you think like was there any specific time like the moment that you decide your mind to stop working for company and start your own business? Hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, mm-hmm. I see. So there was the idea of, uh, I mean, like desire to be independent before the idea of pizza restaurant, right? Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, after you started to start the pizza restaurant, I think it could be in Japan, but you started in Vietnam, right? So can I ask a reason why it had to be Saigon, Vietnam? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I see. Um, but at the same time, like you mentioned about competitor, so I think like because I also lived in Vietnam from 2014, and I remember at that time there was not many pizza restaurants. So yeah, I can see your point. Yeah, like your consideration about like competitors and thing, but um, considering like local Vietnamese like people's taste or their like normal daily lifestyle, uh, have you ever worried about the success, like whether Vietnamese people will like or dislike your business? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh, mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is not on the question list, but just my curiosity. Have you made all of the recipes of Pizza for this restaurant? Ah, okay, okay. But you haven't learned any like cooking in proper like cooking school or Mhm. Ah, I see. Mm. Hmm. Yes. Mm. Ah, okay. I see. Um, so so for the next question, when you start your business, was there any other business model that you study or like your ideal type or like what have you studied when you start your business like model? Or was there any like successful example that you thought of at that time? Hmm. Oh. Hmm. 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 Mm. Okay. Thank you. Um, so, mm, like, since when you started to have those kind of ideas of making the world better? Is it from the pizza party or is it even before the pizza party? Like, when I say, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. Um, and it's a bit different question. But I see Pizza for Peace really care about their cheese because, as you said, they have their like shop in the restaurant of like selling cheese. Um, so, but at the same time, I think pizza and also like pasta from Pizza Profits. Like there are many other ingredients, but was there any reason why you specifically like cared about cheese in first? Like, is it just because you like cheese than other ingredients, or were there any like specific like episodes about it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. I see. Um. When did you learn riding like motorbike? Is it when you were in Japan, or did you start to ride motorbike after you go to Vietnam? Ah, okay. And when you moved to Vietnam, did you know how to speak Vietnamese, or did you learn after you go to Vietnam? Oh, okay. Okay. Uh, and the next question is, so I read your report and the book for the sustainability, and I noticed that Pizza for Face now have really various projects, um, like for example, like Letters to the Future or Zero Waste. Yeah, like you're producing many different products. Um, so where do you usually get the ideas of those like events and those projects? It's kind of broad question, but yeah. Oh, would it be better? Mhm. Mhm. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, like usually when uh in just terms of like money, many people think uh like doing something sustainable or doing something like charity or those projects are like not earning the money. I mean, maybe in long term, but like in short term, people are worrying about like, oh, maybe going with sustainability will cost a lot, or it will not like financially beneficial. But do you agree with this like argument, like sustainability cost money? Or if you like agree or disagree, like is there any specific reason why you continue those projects and like those efforts for the like environment? I see it's connected with your first idea, that your desire to make the world a better place. But yeah, like what is the power that helped you to keep that idea for that this long time? Mhm. 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 Right. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, it's really cool. Is there, Sunny-san wa, do you want to add something? No? Okay. Okay. Um, yeah. Mhm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. I see. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think yeah, as just you said, it's I think it's such a cool thing like how you import your vision into your business. Like I mean, we call it business, but like it's basically just daily life for you and also your employees. So yeah, and since sustainability and vision is invisible, therefore it's kind of hard to be reflected in business like valuations. But yeah, I hope like in the future or maybe like it will take time, but yeah, I also believe like there will be a time people realize about its importance. Yeah, so speaking of your employees, when you hire people, is there any specific training process that you always provide to your employees? Like, for example, introducing your vision of the restaurant, or because all of my friends in Vietnam and also like my whole family, we were always so happy how Pizza for Peace always provide the really like friendly and like such a kind like service in every like store in whether in Vietnam or Japan or Cambodia. So yeah, what's like how did you do it? Like how like what kind of education or like process that you have you have done to your employees? Hmm. Hmm. Uh-huh. Hmm. Mhm. 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 I see. Um, from my understanding, like now Pizza Focus have like more than 30 different restaurants around the world. And I think it's kind of hard to manage everything just by you two, of course. So do you have like a branch leader per area, or can I ask like some broad, um, I don't know, like broad system of like management? Mm-hmm. 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 I see. Mm-hmm. 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 I see. Thank you. Um, so I think can I ask like what is the average time of your like employees like to be belong to your company? I mean uh like since Pizza Focus has been like is it about 10 years now? Oh, 13 years. Okay. Yeah, so for the 13 years, like how long usually people stay in Pizza Focus business? I mean, it's kind of uh-huh. Mhm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, the reason why I ask you this question is because I feel like people, well, like there are many different restaurants, but in my opinion, I see so many people actually love Pizza for Piss, like not even employees, but like also the customers. And also when I was reading your report about the new Japan restaurant, it was so impressive how you are connected with different farmers, like fishermen. So, um, is there any like your own tip or know-how of like keeping those relationships with people? Like, what do you think the main reason uh behind your like relationship with many people around the world? Um, do you think it's because of your vision? Like, it's because like people also feel empathy of your vision, or yeah, is there any skill that you want to highlight to build the relationship with people? Mm-hmm. 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 I see. Uh, is there anything to add, Sanya-san, or is it okay? Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Mm, I see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, it's it's kind of like really impressive how you mentioned humbleness because uh like actually before this interview I was calling my mom who's still in Vietnam, and she mentioned like how she still remembers like 5 years or 7 years ago she saw Moscow-san with his motorbike in Vietnam. And she remember how he was so friendly with his employees and like his customer. And yeah, she felt like she thought like maybe that's the reason why she still loves like Pizza Forte so much because like she could feel the like actual like genuinity of the owners as well as the customers. So yeah, I think your humbleness is actually expanding like to other people. Like actually people can feel it. So yeah, yeah, I just wanted to like mention that. So going back to your Japan restaurant, like from like how like before the opening of Japanese restaurant, you choose Cambodia, or you choose India. I mean, like India opened after Japan's restaurant, but still you choose those southeastern countries for your restaurant's place. Um, then was there any specific reason why you stayed in Southeastern Asia? Is it because of it was easy to like manage those ingredients and like those resources, or yeah, why did you expand your business mainly in developing country? Are you still like planning to keep that strategy, or maybe you want to expand to other countries also, like Japan or possibly Korea? And yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. I see. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, because uh, how you mentioned like Europe when you were talking about sustainability, like I was just thinking like maybe the restaurants with sustainability concept, like Pizza for Peace, uh, in my opinion, that will still have like potential to grow in like more economically developed countries where have more interest about the sustainability. So yeah, I was wondering, um, like whether you want to introduce your business to those people, like maybe in Europe, US, or yeah, or even like other areas of Japan, or you wanted to you want to like stick with those developing countries. um well, of course they are still blue ocean in terms of like pizza business, but at the same time, like, or do you believe like they still have a chance to develop more sustainably, because like they have less developed than countries like Japan or Europe, so like they're in the process compared to like those countries, right? So do you think it's important to share the idea of sustainability to those developing country, or do you want to get more empathy with those developed countries? Sorry, my question is a bit confusing, but yeah. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, there are like so many, for example, like vegan restaurants. Uh, I think as more as countries developed, there are more vegan restaurants in it. Um, so yeah, in that context, I was just wondering, yeah, whether Pizza Fortress like is planning to expand their business to developed country or not. But yeah, thank you for your answer. Um, so maybe last or but yeah, last question for today. Um, is there like in the entire, it's basically the last question of the paper. So in the entire preparation process of Pizza for Pith opening in Japan or like Vietnam, was there anything that you could do now, but you wouldn't have been possible to do in the past? Like, is there anything that you can do now that you have always wanted to do? Or like if there's nothing, then it's okay. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Right. Oh, so basically, is there anything that can you can do it now? Uh, which I mean, like for example, like in in my case, like before I turned into adult, I wanted to like go out after 10 p.m. like when I was young. So I couldn't do it when I was young, but like now I can. So like something like that. Like, is there anything that you can do now, like after this success, not only in Vietnam but also Japan? Um, yeah, is there anything that you dreamed of mm, or anything that like you wanted to be true? Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. 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 Right. Hmm. Yeah, thank you. Just like really last question. Um, so from now on, I'm planning to interview other like sustainable restaurants owner. And then at the end, my goal is to collect all the advices from the restaurant's owner and share that to the, I don't know, basically in my final graduation paper, but hopefully to the future restaurant owners who also have like same vision and like same hope for the sustainability. So is there anything that you want to say to those like future like food and beverage business or like restaurants like future owners? Like maybe anything important to remember while you're doing this kind of business, or or if the question was too vague. Right, yeah. Mm. Yeah, like message mm, or maybe if you can like go back time to the moment when you start your Pizza for Peace business, like 13 years ago, is there anything that you want to say to yourself? Um, like anything that good to remember, or yeah, it can be just anything. Because not everyone challenge themselves to do something good through their business. So I think it requires some like power and like some mindset to keep doing that. So yeah. Mm, mhm, mhm, right. Yes. Mhm, 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 right. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. と、マスコさんは何か大丈夫ですか？あ、はい、わかりました。Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm actually flying back to Vietnam tomorrow, for my break, and I'll go to Pizza Fork's restaurant as my first meal in Vietnam, because it was so hard to make a reservation in Roppongi branch. So yeah, but anyways, yeah. So thank you for starting your business. Um, yeah, I really appreciate it. I mean, not just today's interview, but like, yeah, thanks for feeding me for 8 years. Yeah. So I might contact you if there's any some simple following questions. Like not now. Like I'm not sure whether I will have it or not, but would it be okay if I contact you once again? Okay. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I think my question is ended now. So yeah, thank you for your time once again. Yeah, thank you. ありがとうございました。はい、はい、はい、ありがとうございます。